Hello students, this is Sir Murtaza from Al Murtaza School and welcome you to another lecture of physics. So let's start. Okay. So first of all, again, we will look onto the agenda of this lecture video. In this lecture video, what is our agenda? Our agenda is solving exercise questions. Okay. So it means that in this lecture video, we will be solving exercise questions. Definitely, you know that in the book that we are following is a Punjab board book. Okay. And at the end of the chapter 1, you have been given some exercise questions. And in those exercise questions, there are some MCQs. So in this lecture video, we are going to solve those MCQs. Okay, so let's start. So the first MCQ, which you have, I have to remove this. Sorry, I have to remove my video. Okay, now it's okay. Now, MCQ number 1. What is the question? The number of base units in SI are, the options are 3, 6, 7, or 9. Okay, so what they are asking? They are asking how many number of base units are there. So when we learned about SI units, I told you that there are how much SI units? 7. So it means that the correct answer is C, which is 7. There are 7 base units. Okay, so this is the answer for MCQ number 1. Let's move on to MCQ number 2. So in MCQ number 2, the question is, which one of the following unit is not a derived quantity? It's not a derived unit. So they are asking that which one of the following is not a derived unit. So the options are Pascal, kilogram, Newton, or watt. Okay, so just focus on the MCQ. They have asked which is not a derived unit. So Pascal is a derived unit, kilogram may be a derived unit, Newton, is it a derived unit, watt, is it a derived unit? No. So it means that the correct answer is B, which is kilogram. Okay, so kilogram here in these 4 options, kilogram is that physical quantity which is not a derived unit, and the else are derived units. Okay, now MCQ number 3, amount of a substance in terms of numbers is measured in. Okay, so in this MCQ they are talking about amount of a substance, so they are measured in either gram or kilogram or Newton or mole. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is D, mole. It means that the amount of a substance is measured in mole. Okay, so this is our answer. Now let's move on to the another MCQ. In the another MCQ, they have asked that an interval of 200 microsecond is equal to. Okay, so they have given they have given a number 200 microsecond, and they have asked that what is it equal to. So the options are, is it equal to 0.2 seconds, or is it equal to 0.02 seconds, or 2 exponent minus 4 seconds, or 2 exponent minus 6 seconds. So in this MCQ, you have to solve it. Okay, so how we are going to solve this MCQ? So what we have to do is, let me show you. We will be using, I'm using a pointer. Okay, so here the number is 200. Okay, the number is 200. And here you know that micro is equal to exponent minus 6. Okay, sorry about the writing. So this is 200, exponent means 10 raised to the power minus 6. Okay, so what I have done is I have removed micro here. Okay, so by removing micro, it becomes 200 exponent minus 6 seconds. Okay, so it could never be 0.2. Again, it could never be 0.02. It can be either 2 exponent minus 4 or 2 exponent minus 6. This is not the right answer. We can write it at 2 exponent minus 4. How? The decimal is here. Okay, shifted 2 decimals towards the left, so it will become plus 2. Okay, so minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4. So the correct answer is C, which is 2 exponent minus 4. How it is C, I have shown you the procedure. Okay, so now let's move on to the another MCQ. Now, which one of the following is the smallest quantity? Okay, so we will be giving some quantity. What we have to do, we have to find that which is the smallest quantity. Okay, so the first option is 0.01 grams. The second is 2 milligrams. Third is 100 micrograms, and the fourth is 500 nanograms. Okay, so here again we have to solve it a little. Okay, how? Uh, we know that 0.01 and 2 milligrams, these are not the smallest. The smallest would be either 100 micrograms or 5,000 nanograms. So how we are going to find it? We will remove the prefixes. Okay, so it will become 100 exponent. Micro means minus 6. Okay, so it will become exponent minus 6, and this one will become what? 5,000 anagrams will become, you can write it like 5,000. Okay, this is 5,000. Now by removing nano, we have to remember the prefix. The prefix is exponent minus 9. Okay, so here you can easily find that which is the smallest quantity. So 5,000 exponent minus 9 or 100 exponent minus 6. You know, minus 9 means you have to shift the decimal 9 places. Okay, and 100 exponent minus 6 means that you have to shift the decimal 6 places. So if you will shift the decimal 6 places, first if I talk about micrograms, so it will become 0.30, okay, and 1. And here, if I have to remove exponent minus 9, exponent minus 9 means we have to shift the decimal 9 times. Okay, so 9 times means it will become 0.5 times 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you will get 5. Okay, so easily you can find that but now by removing the prefixes, that either 0.01 is a small number, 0.0001 is a small number, or 0.5 times 0 and 5 is a small number. So definitely this is the smallest number, so the correct answer is D. Okay, understood. Now let's now move to the next MCQ. In the next MCQ, they have asked which instrument is more suitable to measure the internal diameter of a test tube. Now here we have to measure the internal diameter of a test tube. The options are meter rule, vernier calipers, measuring tape, screw gauge. This is a theory question, so the answer is vernier caliper. With the help of vernier caliper, you can easily measure the internal diameter of a test tube. You can't measure it with the help of meter rule or measuring tape or screw gauge. Okay, so the correct answer is B. Now let's move on to the next MCQ. In the next MCQ, the question is, a student claimed the diameter of a wire as 1.032 centimeter using vernier calipers. Okay, now up to what extent do you agree with it? Okay, now in this question, there is a student who is claiming that the diameter of a wire with the help of vernier caliper, he measured it as 1.032 centimeter. Now, up to what extent you agree with it? Up to what extent means up to how much significant digits you could agree with that student. Either it is 1 centimeter, you'll just agree with 1 centimeter and you'll say that 0.032 is the wrong value, or you could say just 1.0 is the correct value and the remaining 32 is not the correct value, or you would agree it with 1.03. Okay, I will just agree it with 1.03, 2 is the wrong value, or you will accept or agree the whole answer, which is 1.032. So the correct answer is C, 1.03 centimeter. We just can agree it with 1.03 centimeter. Why? Because because the other numbers, or you could say that 1.032, you know, this number, it is beyond its limit. Okay, there is some limitation for a measuring instrument, so you can agree it with 1.03 centimeter, because the least count is you for because the least count for a vernier caliper is 0.01. Okay, so it means that the least count is 0.01. So you can accept the value up to 2 digits after decimal. Okay, because the least count of a vernier caliper is 0.01, so you can accept the value after 2 digits, decimal point, 2 digits after decimal. Up to 2 digits after decimal, you can agree with it. So you will accept the value till 1.03 centimeter. So this is its correct answer. C is the correct answer. Now, a measuring cylinder is used to measure, it is very easy. A measuring cylinder is used to measure either mass or area or volume or level of a liquid. So it is very easy. The answer is level. Sorry, the answer is volume. Okay. Option C, volume, is the correct answer because measuring cylinder is used to measure the volume. Okay. Now, now we have to read this question. The MCQ number 9 is: a student noted the thickness of a glass sheet using a screw gauge. What is he doing? He's using a screw gauge, okay, and he's measuring the thickness of a glass sheet. Now, on the main scale, it reads 3 division, while 8 division on the circular scale coincides with the index line its thickness is. Okay. Now, when we talk about a screw gauge, there are two values. One is its main scale reading, and other is the circular reading. Okay, so they say that the main scale reading, it reads on the main scale it reads 3 division. 3 division is on the main scale, and 8 is on the circular scale. Now, what is its value? Either it is 3.8 centimeter, or 3.08 centimeter, or 3.08 millimeter, or 3.08 meter. So here the correct answer, what would be the correct answer? So before looking to the correct answer, just solve it. So what we have to do is 3 division. 3 division means 3 millimeters. What we have to do, we have to add circular reading to it to find its whole reading. So what we have to do, the 8th division on the circular scale, so this is 8, and we have to multiply it with the least count of screw gauge, which is 0.01. Okay, 0.01, and put me some brackets here. So this will become 3 plus 8 multiplied by 0.08. So what will it become? It will become 3 plus 8 multiplied by 0.01 is 0.08. And when we add these numbers, so the correct answer will become 3.808 millimeters. So the correct answer is C, which is 3.08 millimeter. How it is, I have shown you. I have shown you the solution. Okay. Now the last MCQ: significant figures in an expression are. Okay, they are asking about the definition of significant figure. Either it is all the digits, or all the accurately non-digits, or all the accurately non-digit and the first doubtful digit, or all the accurately non-digit and all the doubtful digit. So what is the definition of significant figures? The significant figures definition is option number C. So the answer is all the accurately non-digits and the first doubtful digit. Okay. So in this way we have completed our question. In this way we have completed the exercise questions. Hopefully you have understood all the topic correctly. Okay. So now till then we will meet in the next lecture. So Allah Hafiz.